Hey everybody, welcome back. Glad you could tune in. And today we are talking about Milwaukee. So here we are with another Ratchet review. I know there are several of them out there, but this is their extended version. And if you're used to the standard version, here we go. You're familiar with this? Well, just add 3 inches to the neck, and now you got some leverage. So I'm going to show you today, just real quick, why I use the Ratchet on changing brakes. Out here, we have several diesel farm trucks. They have large wheel well openings that allow me to get in here and take advantage of that space and use this leverage at my favor. So obviously you're probably not going to change brakes on a Honda Civic or something small like that, but out here we can definitely get away with it. Most of our trailers are quite large too, and so any brake work we do on those, I'll be using this going forward. Now we do have some smaller trailers that will still use this shorter Milwaukee 3/8 Ratchet. But for the majority of our diesel trucks and trailers, this is going to be the new go-to. Also, since most if not all but maybe 1 or 2 trucks have diesels, the engine compartments are just packed. I mean, there is literally no room, no space to get in, get a big arm in. And in this case, that long neck really does a trick. Now, this is offered in the 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch, where your shorter versions are offered in a 1/4, 3/8, and a half. Now, I don't use my 1/2 inch that often. I do have a 1/2 inch in here and a 1/4 inch. But in this case, I'm hoping Milwaukee's going to come out with a 1/2 inch, because I will really use that in doing some of the things that we do here. Where a 1/2 inch on some big brakes, I mean, you got to think of some dual wheels on double and triple axle trailers that we are breaking nuts off. Now, where this would come in real handy in a 1/2 inch anvil. So we'll see what happens, but for the meantime, we've got a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch available. I got the kit. So the kit comes with 2 batteries. Let me get this shorty out of here. Comes with 2 batteries, a charger, obviously the tool, and a nice embroidered bag. And I've really gotten used to these bags. I really like them. They're nice. I'll usually write with a marker on here what it is and put it in my toolbox drawer, and it's nice and neat. And when I'm working out of the roll cart, I'll pull it out, shove them in my drawers, and go from there. But this 3/8 packs 55 foot-pounds of torque. Of course, you can keep the trigger depressed and use it like a standard ratchet. If you need to put a little more torque on it, you can definitely do that. Also, 15 inches, maybe a hair over 15 inches in length. And you're looking at right at 3 pounds for the 3/8 ratchet. I think that pretty much covers it. Your 4 LED light indicator is here on the handle, lets you know what your battery charge is. Of course, you do have a lockout for depressing the trigger. It also has a LED light, which, believe it or not, let me throw one of these batteries in here, and you'll see it here in just a few minutes. But this thing is really, really nice. So it's not the brightest LED in the world, but it beats some of the old stuff that we're used to. I don't think I've used this air ratchet in it's been at least 6 months. So everything's going battery. I'm really pumped about it. And maybe an improvement could be the LED light. I would like to see it in a 1/2 inch. The head is pretty thick. However, in what I do here, or what our guys do here, is that's really not a big deal. I can jump down to the 1/4 inch, and that head size is quite a bit smaller. So I do have a rubber boot coming for it that will protect the head, just like the shorties. And so I'm anxious to get that in. Anyway, so I'm going to pull this wheel off. I've got the see, isn't that nice? You got all that extra leverage, and when it allows, use it. I like my shorty, the shorter version that is, 3 inches shorter to be exact. But in cases where it allows me to use that extra leverage, I'm going to use it every time. And in this case, with our farm trucks, I mean, the wheel well openings are pretty good size. So that our trailers are the same, and with the exception of just a few. So I'm going to get these pads pulled out and replaced. I'm going to get them cleaned up, and anyway, we'll get this wheel back on. And I hope this was a good demonstration. So there you have it. That's the 3/8 Milwaukee fuel brushless battery powered Ratchet. It's absolutely fantastic. And part number on that bad boy is 2560-20, and with the kit it's 2560-22. 2 batteries, a charger, a bag, and the tool. So anyway, appreciate you tuning in. Again, one last thing, you know, if you're a diesel mechanic and you're working on these trucks, this is going to come in real handy because you have very little room, and this will allow you to apply some leverage and also get into those hard to reach places, because we all know those trucks just don't have any extra room. So hey, thanks, and we'll catch you next time.